Everybody jamming? Everyone excited? Whoever just said this month, William, this month went by fast. I have no idea. I was it felt like it flew by. And I love seeing all the new winners this month, which is great. Do you need people to take a poll?
Oh, we're gonna announce the winner of this towards the end of this call. I just wanted to do it right now so people can put their votes in. Yeah, whoever's added the most value to you in this community, vote on them towards the end of this meeting. We will announce the winner and give them a grand. Here's a link to that poll. Yeah, we can get back to the main event
Are we gonna do double or nothing?
We have to.
if we want to. Yeah.
And of course, you don't have to do double or nothing for anybody who potentially wins it. Right now, we're 50-50 on double or nothing, so the statistics have remained true. But welcome everybody to the closing ceremony for the March Games. Hope you guys are excited as we are. It was an exciting finish to it. We had some major numbers get put up in the last 24 hours, which was awesome to see. Special shout out to Kenneth, by the way. I know you were number 11 last month, so. I want to make a specific point about Kenneth, which is just that some of you who are like Derek, you're number 11, Lamont, you're 12, Kyle, you're 13. The point of the games is your business doesn't end. You know what I mean? Like Kenneth didn't not have a business the next month. He had it the next month and then rocked his way to number 2 on the leaderboard. And so I think there's a major lesson in that, which is a lot of business is about being the last man standing more than it is being the one to finish the sprint. Like you don't finish at business. And I have said this before. So for those of you who have heard this, I guess you'll have to hear it again. But for those of you who haven't, like most of the games that are worth playing in life are infinite games, meaning the point of the game is to keep the game going. The point of the game is to play the game. And so like you don't win at marriage. The point is to stay married. You don't win at health. You don't like get so healthy that you never need to do healthy stuff again. The point is to stay healthy. And in business, you don't win at business. And even to like, you might think you can, but even if you were like to take the absolute hypothetical extreme of net worth being number 1 in the entire world, the follow-up question is for how long, right? The amount of people, if you look at the people who were in the 80s, who were top 10 on the Forbes list, many of them were Japanese. And then Japan's economy went to nothing, right? And so there were guys in all of Japan who their whole goal was to become number 1, and maybe they're number 3 in the world. But then again, for how long? And so I think, at least for me, a lot of the things that I try and make worth living are the games that are just worth playing. And so we made the Skool games to try and lean people more in that direction, like make business fun, make it a game. Because I know some people who are unbelievable at video games, and I'm like, dude, if you just tried at business, like 5% of what you try in this digital world, like you would crush. And every day we try and make it a little bit better, make it a little bit easier, make it a little bit faster, so that more and more people can get in, make the first dollar online, and do things they love with people they find interesting, with stuff they find interesting. Second big thing that I want to highlight before we get into the winners is 20 through 11. Like for everybody who made their first dollar, and like even if we're like the Ghost family, who Casper, right? Like if you get to 7,700 and you're like, I didn't win the games, I'm not in the top 10, like who cares? Like you built a business. And I know Kirby has this video of him making his first dollar online. I remember the first dollar I made. In a lot of ways, I think making the first dollar is significantly harder than going from $1 to $1,000. And so we're trying to shrink that bridge of getting you from where you are over the gap to get the first dollar across. And we just keep wanting to shrink that for everybody. And so as much as I love seeing the big outcomes and we're going to celebrate those people, I want to celebrate just as much the people who made their first dollar. And I want to share a really, really telling statistic, which better bet your ass that I'm going to be talking about publicly. But we actually just ran the stats from the first set of games because the data is always a little bit delayed. And 30.44% of people who finished their first full month of the Skool games made their first dollar online. Like, show me anything that has those success metrics. Like anything that has those success metrics. And like, we're just going to get better. Like, we're just going to make things easier. We're just going to make it faster. I know Sam has cool things brewing. They're cooking, right? The engineers are cooking. And so just as much kudos to everybody in the top 10. Kudos to everybody who made their first dollar, because that's the point of the game. And also, if you started this month and you're like, okay, I didn't win and I wanted this to be like a sowing season. Like, I wanted to plant seeds. I wanted to water seeds before reaping. I think one of the smart strategies is putting 2 or 3 months of goodwill in, adding people to a free community, giving them good stuff, letting them add value to each other, and then choosing to get it off and then monetize it. And so a lot of people who were out, I'll bet, who are going to be winning in the subsequent ones are people who started in February, people who started in January, and they're going to start reaping in May or start reaping in June, because they're laying the foundation for their kind of launch. And if my business history is anything to mirror, you get a lot from doing that. And I think in some ways you get a disproportionate amount if you just give a lot more first, build up the demand, and then create the opportunity for people to buy. So for those of you who are following that strategy, I think it's a very intelligent strategy. And there is no finish to the game. We continue to play the game, which is why the games keep going. All right. So Sam, I hand off the baton.
Sure. So yeah, agenda for today. We're going to start off by covering we're going to go over the different winners on this leaderboard for March. And the top 10, we're actually going to get them on. We're going to get them on this call, and they can turn on their camera and audio, and we can just ask them, what they did and how they found the experience. It's mostly going to be about celebrating the winners and hanging out with them and hearing about what they did. We've also got this poll going on here. So you can vote who added the most value to you recently in the community. And the winner's going to get $1,000 cash. Towards the end of this call, we're going to announce the winner. So put your votes in now. And if you want to know how we got these people, we just looked at the leaderboards for the actual contributions in terms of likes and stuff. And we got the top 5 here. And so you're voting on the top 5. So there's that. And we're going to do something else randomly throughout the call. We're going to give away another $1,000. So if you hang out with us today, you're going to see some people win some money, or you're going to win some money. And that's pretty much it. Have I missed anything, Kirby?
That's everything. Should I stop bringing the winners up?
Yes. You start bringing them up, the top 10, and Hormozi, I guess, can congratulate the bottom 10, and then we can work our way up to. So we're not going to bring these people on, but they deserve a shout out, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 20th place, we've got Who Casper. And I wish I knew the name of Who Casper, but maybe the intention is to be a ghost. And so Who Casper coming in 20th for the Skool games at $7,740. Congratulations. Big W. Good news is you can build on that next month. I mean, everybody starts at 0, but you can build on that momentum. And hopefully we'd love to see you in the top 10. In 19, Alexander Lorenzo with CoinPix Army. Congratulations, man. On 19 with 7,756, just edged up Who Casper by $16. In number 18, Andrew L. Cooley. Hopefully I said that right. Movement Gems Premium. I saw you up there early on the Skool games board with $8,030 in MRR. And I didn't mention this earlier, but again, one of the big advantages of building Skool communities is that they're significantly more stable. This is recurring revenue. It's not one time. And so despite the fact that the games start over, your business continues. Like, those people will pay again next month and the month after that. And so it becomes reliable. It's something you can count on. Number 17, Keytron Rankin with Ace Credit University, $8,190 in recurring revenue. Congratulations. Number 16, Braden Shaw, Amplify Research, 9,264 in MRR. And coming in 15th, David Ontridge, hopefully I said that right, the New Society, and coming in with a very strong last 24 hours, $1,925, and a total of $9,977 in recurring revenue, just in 1 month. So congrats there, man. 14, Von Two Cut with Two Cut Master University, cracked the 5-figure per month mark at $10,846 in new MRR in the last 30 days for the March games. Congrats. 13, Kyle Henry, maybe French, 100 Days to Freedom, 11,685. The number's starting to get a little bigger. Lamont Lashley, number 12, second runner-up with Legacy Builders with $11,730 in new MRR. And reminder for everybody here, all of these numbers are added MRR. This isn't their total MRR. This is what they added just in the last 30 days, meaning if you're at 0 next month, you can start at 0 and add, and all of these people also start at 0. Number 11, the first runner-up, Derek Boone, funded and closed family. I'm guessing it's family rentals or something to that extent. $13,631 in new MRR. Congratulations, guys, to 20 through 11. There are no losers in the game of making money. You guys all crushed the games, and we're super proud to have you in the crew.
And I will keep it going by trying to unmute Hakeem first, who came 9th, and Ibragimov and anybody else who I haven't brought up. If you send me a direct message, I think your name on Zoom is a little bit different. Let me know what your name on Zoom is, and I will bring you up. But Hakeem in 9th place, you should be able to turn on your camera, and we'll build all the way up to 1st place.
Hey, Andrew.
Hakeem, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? Hey, Alex.
How's it going? Barber Accelerator. I love it. So, do you teach barbers?
Yes, I do. We literally launched under a month ago. And yeah, we're trying to build this industry that is, I believe, that is totally untapped. And, barbers are just so hungry. That's why this community is just flowing so hard as well in the discovery as well. We just hit the first page of the Skool discovery page.
Dude, congratulations. And for those of you who don't know, like, all groups rank on discovery. And so as you move up in the rankings, people who go to Skool, which we have millions and millions and millions of people per day who go to the discover page and see it, they will find your groups. And so the higher up you are, the more likely they are to join your community. And they can also search for you there. So let's zoom out. So give me your 60-second story on what you did to win the games, how you started it, what you did to promote it. What'd you do? How'd you get people in your community?
So I already had a following, and my following was around 190K, actually 1.3K million across all platforms. And we have diehard fans, right? I have diehard fans, and the community, I built a base that on educational videos, providing value. And I believe that providing value, you always return back. So we created this community, put a lot of emphasis on engagement and community interaction, trying to just add that atmosphere of helping, and launched it. A bunch of new members came in. We put a lot of just content out because content is king, as you say. And we just been going live every single day, 3 times a day lives, because those are the people that are more likely to join and hop on the classroom calls, watch the modules and be on Zoom. So we literally went every day lives, and we got ourselves in less than 1 month, we went up to 300 members, and we're going to go to the moon.
Dude, that's badass, man. Congratulations. And so you added 16,000 in new MRR. And would you go from 0 to 16 this month?
0 to 16.
Dude, badass, man. Congratulations. Really cool. And just for everybody else, like, if you continue to do that, then like if next month you add another 16,000, then it'll just add on top and it just keeps stacking. That's one of the beauties of having a recurring revenue business, which is why I've always been a big recurring fan. Congratulations, man. Hakeem, with Barber Accelerator.
Hmm.
All right.
Massive congrats. And Ibragimov, apologies if I've mispronounced your name. You should be co-host.
Yeah, hello. Hello, thank you so much. I don't know how to put my camera on, how to turn on my camera.
You should be able to now.
Try. I'm sorry. I've never went on Zoom. Okay, now I see. Okay, it's fine. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Oh, the camera is so shit.
How do you say, is it Ibragimov? Ibragimov?
Yeah, Ibragimov. Yeah, right.
All right. So that's French, right?
Yeah. No, that's Russian.
Yeah.
But I live in France here. I'm sorry, my lights are so shit. I don't know what's going on. Wait, 2 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, 2 seconds. Wait, just for light.
This is the big day. The lighting's got to be good. You've just won the
lighting's
Skool
got to be
games.
right. Lighting's got to be right. No, you're good. Now you've got a good side light on your face. Looks good. Okay. So so you just edged in, right? You just got in there in 10th place at $15,360 in recurring revenue. What was your plan? What did you do to build your community?
Okay, so my business partner is Belov. He's on the live right now. I just met him like 1 day before the Skool game. So we just talked about it. He said, "Oh, okay," and said, "Do you know there is a Skool game?" Because first I would to not ever sell a course. You know, I don't want to sell course because like people, when you sell a course, people say like you're a scammer, like you want to scam people. So I didn't want to sell a course. And Belov said, "Oh, do you know the Skool game with Alex Hormozi?" I said, "Alex Hormozi, no, really, there's a game, and I love the competition." So I said, "Yeah, let's try." And we just try to specialize us. Sorry, my English is not the best.
You're good, man. Dude, you're doing great.
We just try to specialize us because OFM is so known. Everyone know OFM, you know. And Belov is so good at EA OFM with AA. So now we are doing AA OFM. So we don't have a real model. We just build an AA model, full AA model, and monetize our AA model. Yeah.
All right. No, but how did you drive people into the community? Like, what did you do to promote it?
I made like 24/7 TikTok lives. And
Okay.
yeah, and I automated because I hire so much affiliates for me, referrals, and setter. Like on Instagram, I had some people who works for me and DM people and tell them like, what's your problem? Why you're not working with us? If you want to join us, we have a private group. And yeah, you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it back to you because I want to just for everybody else. So you did TikTok lives, and when people DM'd you, you DM them back, and you had people setting them, and then they sold them into the community. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome,
right.
man. Well, congratulations. Did you have a big following when you started this, or did your business partner?
What?
Did you have a following? Did you have an audience when you started this?
No, zero. Went from scratch. Zero. Let's go! But I said to my business partner, listen, if I compete, I'm never losing. I'm never losing. So he said, yeah, let's try it. I'm not sure 100% we're winning, but just let's try it. And yeah.
Just leave it all on the field. Congratulations, Steve Ragimov.
Thank you.
And to your partner, man. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you. GG's Belov. Belov, you are the best. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You bet, man.
Sean Hammond.
All right, Sean, at number 8, you came in at $16,397 in recurring revenue, new added revenue this month for PMU Society. Congrats, man. What was your secret? What'd you do to grow? Oh, you're
Muted.
yeah, you're muted.
Oh, hello.
There we go.
I said that guy's already won Skool games. I don't know what that was. That guy was cool. So it was my 62 followers on Instagram. No, I'm joking. I have never posted on social media in 12 years. So I've been involved in a few businesses. I have a manufacturing company, clothing company, and then I had an agency. And when I started the agency, it was in aesthetics. So it was like consulting for aesthetic companies. And I hated it. I hated meeting after meeting after meeting.
Yeah.
And when I found this, I actually found it through like a course that I bought, Easy Grow, Charlie Morgan. And honestly, like it changed my life because when he showed me how to do like all that outreach pretty much instantly, you know, it made me, I could reach out to loads of people. Basically, let me start from a little bit further back. Is that
Yeah.
what
I
PMU
love this.
Society
You had no followers, and I think this is important.
I had absolutely nothing, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is completely new for me. So what I did with PMU Society is we created like a client, we call it a client printing machine for them. It's a framework that we know is like a 7-figure framework for a PMU business. And what we did is we actually sold the course and how they can build it themselves. And all we needed to do was offer a Hormozi guarantee. They can get 30 clients in 90 days, or they don't have to pay us. And right now, on average, the members are getting 22.6 bookings per month. It's about 8K in monthly recurring revenue. I think literally the only thing you need to do is be able to offer one thing that you can build, teach, and then leverage. And then if you can show them that they will get results from what they're learning, like it's so easy to sell. The only thing we did the whole time was just email outreach, 200 emails a day, nothing else. I have it down it, 44 qualified calls, 39 closes, 55 days, we reached 27K MMR. So
Dude,
yeah.
that's awesome. What was the price point?
So we did 2 packages. The first package is completely done for yourself, no support. They get access just to like a base software that they still kind of pay for. And then they just follow the guide, the courses, the education that we've set up, how to run their ads, how to create offers, how to like leverage themselves, their experience, and kind of showcase themselves online in like the correct way. Basically what I do if I go consult for a business. And then we had a 997 offer, which is basically the exact same thing, but with more support. So we follow them through the ads. We follow them through like them setting everything up completely to make sure that it's set up to like our standard rather than theirs. And then they also get access to more courses. So in PMU, I mean, I don't know how much you know about permanent makeup. You don't look like you might know a lot, but you either have artists that are turning over like sub 5K a month, or you have artists that are all the way up to like 20, 30, 40K a month. And they're doing high ticket price points like training. And the training's like 5K a pop. So what we do when we know that they're like, you know, more established and they do training and they're turning over that high revenue, we also provide them courses with Google Ads, how to train, like how to actually promote their training. They sell one training course through our ad campaigns, and obviously they make their money back. So yeah, that's why we have,
what was the price point of your community?
So 400 for the like the do-it-yourself, we pretty much no support, and the 997 like the full as high as you could go.
To promote.
For like, to promote, no, nothing, man, nothing. I spent zero outreach, nothing.
You have $16,397 in MRR. What did you charge to get people? How many people are in the community?
Yeah, so we do either 997 or 400, but there's 39 members
per month.
Yeah, per month. Yeah, per month.
Got it. Awesome, man. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did all outbound, and I love this because I obviously big outbound guy myself. I love outbound.
Me too.
I love it because you can start with anything. Like you don't have to have anything. You just have to be willing to like talk to strangers on the phone.
Yeah, it's like I know nothing about permanent makeup. I have one person who's like our appointment setter, and she doesn't even do appointments. She does educational training for them. I know absolutely nothing about the procedure. What I know is how to sell it. And if you can teach how to sell something, how to do anything, put it on this community, and you will make so much money. All I did was send emails. That's how easy it is. Literally, all I did was send
this. We're gonna clip that. It's a great moment.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on 8th place, Sean, and can't wait to see where you're at in like 6 months.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, man. See you in Vegas.
Yeah, see you in Vegas. Rashida Robinson in number 7, Mogul Elite Club, $17,061 in new MRR this month. Congratulations, Rashida. Tell us your secrets.
It looks like we have Ramel, who I'm guessing is business partners with Rashida.
Well, he has Mogul in the background, so I'm gonna guess that's what it is. What's up?
Going on? How you guys doing?
Good.
That's a
So,
blessing.
dude, tell us the secrets, man. How did you promote your community?
So I promoted my community. I was doing live webinars. So I did live webinars, and so the community on the end of the webinar. But what they got as the bonus is a 3-day live summit. So, you know, join the community and you get access to a free 3-day live summit where we give them more training. So I did that, you know, for the last couple of weeks. It's been working, and just really organic push.
And so you did that from, did you have an existing audience?
I did have an existing audience, yes.
Got it. So you pushed your organic audience to short trainings to then go to a 3-day summit. And during the 3-day summit, you sold in the community.
No, so I pushed my organic audience to a free webinar, short webinar. Yeah. And when they join the community as a bonus, they get access to the 3-day live summit. So when you're in the community, you get access to, you know, this 3-day live summit. So that's kind of, that's how I did it.
Awesome. So big bonus for joining the community.
Yes, big bonus.
Love it. Love it, man. Yeah, it's always, I like seeing that what's the key, like what's that thing that makes people join. And so so great, dude. And did you start at 0 this month?
Started at 0. Started at 0. So as of March 6th is when I actually started to push, and then just kept going from there.
Dude, that's 20, was that 22 days? So just like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
17,000 MRR. Man,
I'm
congratulations.
Thank
Really
you. I'm
cool.
excited about it. Thank you so much.
Well, dude, I'll see you in Vegas.
All right. See you then.
All right.
All right.
All right, number 6, Daddy Wellness. Dialed University.
He
All
should
right,
be
so
coming up
Richie,
right now.
there we go. So Richie is your name. Richie, what's up, man?
What up, guys? How we doing? I just joined a little late.
Good, man. Congratulations on 6th, but it was a competitive games. I mean, right at that like 15 to 17, like between 10th and 5th places, 17, $2,000 or not even a little less than that. Yeah. Really good. Come down to the wire. What was your secret? How'd you promote your group?
To be quite honest, we didn't use any paid ads. It was all organic marketing on my behalf. Just short form reels, TikToks, I think 2 YouTube videos, and really spamming stories. That's kind of what we did. We used the DM approach with keywords and then discussed with, leads on there, and pretty good first month, man. Amazing experience on Skool.
Oh, awesome, man. So you started at 0 too?
Yeah.
Dude, love it. So started at 0. Did you start at the very beginning of the month, or did you start like the 6th, like Memorial Day?
Yeah, I started my community on, I think, a week before the start of March. So
nice. And so
awesome.
do you have a community? Do you have an audience on multiple platforms, or just because you said YouTube and then you said DM? So do you have an audience?
Instagram and TikTok is the majority of where my audience is, and then YouTube I started in January, just trying to get that picked up.
Got it. And so you did shout outs, not shout. I mean, you did. You had your stories, keyword to DM. Did you do phone sales or just DM chats and then push them over?
We did all DMs, mainly DMs.
All DMs, all via DM. What was the price point per month?
$25.
Nice. So shoot. So 17,000. What's that? That's 4 times that. So you got.
I think it was like high 600s around there.
Nice, man. That's a lot. That's crazy, dude. In 28 days. That's solid. Really good, man. Congratulations. So like 20 plus per day.
Yeah, it was the first week was definitely the most hectic, but it was nuts.
You're gonna keep pushing?
Oh, we're gonna keep pushing hard.
Dude, love it. I mean, it's recurring. Just do it again next month. You're at 34. You know what I mean? Like that's the game.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. I'm glad that you enjoyed the platform. We're gonna keep making it better, keep making it easier, keep making it faster. And so means a lot. Thanks for enjoying it for starting the games.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you guys out in the West.
Yeah. See you on the West, the best coast, if you will.
Yes, sir.
Number 5, Scott Haug. Hopefully I said that right. Energetics program, $17,316, just edged by $116 in MRR. What is going on, Scott?
Hey, you actually nailed my last name, and almost nobody does. So nice work.
I had Ibragimov before this, so I had a little bit of a dry run,
Right.
So, dude, tell me the secrets. How'd you promote your community?
Well, I grabbed your book in January actually about to just offer sort as a team, we're like, how can we fix another problem, like a bigger problem, and just have them like they have to do this.
Yeah.
So in February, we basically went through like what's problem A, B, and C, what's not being solved in our audience. And then we just fired like solutions out. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. We put them all together. And then we're like, okay, let's get the bonuses. Let's get the closed door urgency. I mean, we tried to do all the things, in your book. So just copied and pasted what you did and boom, it was there. So
it's nice when stuff works as advertised.
Right.
Well, you had a monster last 24 hours, just under $2,000 added in the last 24. Did you do any extra push near the end?
Yeah, even today we sent out an email and we're like, next 3 people, you're gonna get a one-on-one call with me. I don't do one-on-one calls. Yeah. So it's just like that extra drive of like, okay, let's go. Let's get some more people in. So
nice. What was price per month?
It was $222 per month.
All right. All right. Did you start at zero too?
Well, before, so the energetics program that I have, we do have an audience, and we had probably 50 in there prior to, but then all of the ones that came in are brand new, and then we had some transition, a few.
Yeah.
So we didn't start exactly on zero, but with the actual MRR, it was pretty much zero starting because we didn't do
Nice.
full billing before. We used a different platform.
Oh, okay. So billing was virtually zero when you started this.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
Well, dude, congratulations, man. I love to see it. I actually, just as a side note for everybody's watching, like, I just love seeing all the different things. You know, you've got like aesthetics and then barber accelerator, then energetics, like just all over the place in terms of like people want to be together. People want to talk about things that they share interest in. People want solutions to problems. And if you bring them together, there's value there. It's one of the best businesses there. So congratulations, Scott.
Yeah, and even you know, when we fired out to our email list, we got a lot of people saying like this is something I was looking for, because we already had the base program, but then some of them never joined in because they didn't get that problem solved, you know. So when we were able to do that too, then they're like, okay, I was already on the edge, now I'm in because now you're solving this problem that I had too. So it's pretty good.
And so I'm going to also restate this for everybody else here. Ramel did this too really well, which is having just a big a big ass bonus, right? Like just something really sexy that you can add to get people to join the community. And in the book that's coming out, the third book in the trilogy, it's something that we discuss a lot. So I'll just leave that there.
Nice.
But really good strategy to get people to sign up for continuity.
Super cool.
Well, congratulations, man. Fifth in the
Appreciate
Skool games. I'll see you in Vegas.
See you in Vegas.
Daniel,
I
viral coach,
believe that Daniel and
19,000,
Alexander, sorry, Alex.
19,800. What am I missing? What'd you say?
I don't know if they're on the call.
Well, you know what, Daniel, I'm still going to announce you. All right, so maybe watch the report. Daniel, $19,843 in new MRR this month, 3288 in the last 24 hours. So you obviously were doing a big push, and maybe you have technical difficulties or wardrobe difficulties. It might be a Janet Jackson scenario. And for those of you who don't know that reference, you were born before or after 1995. But congratulations on number 4 in the Skool games. I mean, almost 20K a month in new MRR. That's it's awesome. I mean, it's huge. Oh, it's got ads all over. Awesome. I would have loved to hear how you did it, Daniel. We all would have loved to hear how you did the ads. Well, I accept. That's fine. Is Mr. Lorenzo here?
I don't believe so, but you're right. You doing the announcement is still good.
All right. Well, Alexander Lorenzo coming in third, the bronze place, the bronze medal of the Skool games. CoinPix Inner Circle added $1,594 in the last 24 hours, added up a total of $31,005 in new MRR. That's new monthly recurring revenue, just added in the last 30 days or 28 days. Congratulations, man. When you see the recording, looking forward to meeting you in Vegas and hearing how you did it. Kenneth better be on here with the shout out. All right. So our runner-up, our silver medalist, the dark horse, if you will, from last month, Kenneth Smith, the Creditpreneur Group, at 1,100 in the last 24 hours, 33,662 in new MRR. Kenneth, the people's champ. What's up, man?
What's up, Alex? How you doing, my guy?
Good, man. I was very happy to see you win.
Yeah. Because the last event, this event was pretty cool. Even though last event was very, very competitive, it was still cool to run, to be able to have a second chance. But yeah, I'm grateful, man. It was a fun run.
I mean, last time it was what, like it was like a couple $100 or something.
Yeah, we was fighting. It literally happened, I think, like the last hour. I was on the leaderboard the whole month from day 1 and like day 1 to like day 29, and then I was in like 8th place, and then like the last hour or two, I was in 11th place, and they won.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You got a better placing this month.
Yeah.
And so you got a silver medal.
Yeah.
So there's maybe you didn't win the 2020 games. You got the 2024. You got the silver. So a good one. So walk me through or walk everyone through how you promoted the group or how you promote the group in general, because I know this isn't your first month.
Yeah, so the main thing that I leveraged off of was like having the best free gift ever for joining now. At first I was offering 1, but then I started offering more. So I started adding like 2 or 3. Now I got like 4 free gifts. If you join now, you get access to. That's been a lot of my marketing push. But I market on like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, every platform that I eligibility have, I market my stuff on. But the ecosystem that I use is an automated webinar. So
Okay.
now I am placed an automated webinar with the offer to the community at the end. And then also what I got on the back end now, which is dope. I got like an automatic booking software to be able to book bookings on my sales team, to be able to call people if they don't purchase the
Yeah.
community. We get on a phone call and we try to convert them in then. That's been helping me out, get people in a lot. So it's been really, really, really convertive. And another thing too is I think I got like 4 or 5 people that I referred to the Skool platform on the top 20 as well. So that was crazy too.
Well, we thank you.
Yeah,
We thank
Sam
you.
and Alex, I need like I don't know what I need for that. Maybe like a gift. I don't know, maybe.
Well, we'll see you in Vegas. How about that?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, dude, congratulations. And just as a side note, when you said you were promoting across all platforms, is that all organic or are you doing ads too?
I was doing all organics. I just turned ads on probably like the last 2 days for like 100, $200 a day. So I didn't really get into ads yet. So it was mostly all organic for my first 2 months.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm sure that as soon as you get the ads cranking, it'll just soar from there.
Yeah.
But I love the strategy. I love giving more bonuses. I'm going to give everybody a little nugget right now.
Yeah.
So I think I spent a lot of time thinking about bonuses in general. And I think my thinking around bonuses has actually changed a little bit. I mean, they're amazing, but I think the prevailing kind of mantra that I was taught kind of coming up was just add a ton of bonuses and try to make the value of the bonuses like 10 times the price of whatever you're, charging for. And I think I've shifted somewhat to one inflated value. I think people have gone a little bit banner blind to, and it's more about one, that the retail value is legitimate and justified. And the second is that each individual bonus exceeds the value of the price. Because if you think about buying behavior, at least when I think about myself buying things, I buy things like if I look at 6 things on a menu, if they all come together, there's usually only one that drives the purchase. It's like, oh, I want that. And that's more than the price I'm in. And so it's less about trying to add 10 things together and more to try to find a bonus that speaks to a specific avatar that for only that person alone, that one bonus would be enough to drive the purchase. And then that gets you a higher conversion across a broader audience. And so rather than thinking I need to stack this number, it's more about solving each of the individual constraints for a person and making that one thing worth more than the entire cost. So side note, things that I've been thinking about. And so with that, the drum roll, please. Just my little drum roll. Alberto Real, predictable premium, added $6,979 in new MRR in the last 24 hours. Monster last 24 hours. Congratulations. I think that's like the 3rd highest 24 hours that I've seen in total. And $50K or $50,847 in new MRR added this month. Alberto, tell us the secrets. How did you promote your community?
How you doing, man?
What's up?
So I'm sick as a dog, so don't think my low energy is lack of enthusiasm, but I wanted to be here. So we sell a high ticket program for 9,800.
Okay.
And a couple days before the games, actually right when the games started, I was presented with something I needed for my business, and they wanted 10 grand up front, basically what I asked for every day. And it was kind of a hard decision for me. Like I had to think about it, And then they gave me the offer to do it month to month, and it was like $900 a month, and it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So I thought, man, I wonder if that would work for us. And so I did that on my own. I really just wanted to get 3 sales because I wanted to get the recordings from last month.
Yeah.
And dude, it was so easy that it just became a lot of fun, and I just kept selling people into the program. So we do a little bit of ads, but most of these came from about 30% from email, and we did a lot from just like text blasting. We use AI, but really it's just we use it like to broadcast text messages. And that's how we got most of the appointments.
So cold outbound primarily is how you generate the high ticket sales. And before this, we were selling just under a 10K package, but getting people on the phone, selling 3 of them, you're like, well, wow, my conversion rate is way higher. And I could sell a lot more people if I made it in terms of a payment plan.
Exactly. It was easy, man. It removed all the resistance. people don't have all that risk up front. You know, even people that have the money, they think about it twice, kind of like I did with that other service provider. And it just made it super easy for them.
I love this. This is actually something Sam and I have talked about at length. But I do think that there is a little bit of a shift, because there have been so many people who have ticket overall that, you know, when you're asking somebody for, you know, the down payment on a car or a house or something, they're like, huh, I'd love to just know if this is, you know, I'd love to taste it a little bit. I'd like to take down my risk a little bit before taking the dive. And to your point, it's not whether you have the money, it's more like, is it worth it? It's a price to value question. And then there's the big risk associated with the purchase. And so I think that you may be beginning a wave of this, because I think that this will likely be, I mean, you sold a lot of people in the last 30 days on this offer. And so I'm very excited to see what the next like 6 to 12 months look like in terms of your total MRR numbers. But monster month, man. Congratulations. And did you had 3. Did you start this month at those 3 people and then you just added everything else since?
No, the MRR, I started with 0. My goal was 3. I just wanted to get 3 people just to get the recordings. But yeah, we started at 0. Like I said, we usually just do upfront 9,800. Maybe we split up into 3 payments at the most. Yeah. But we've never done the MRR. Totally makes sense. We're in the insurance niche, and that's how these $400 billion insurance companies built their empires, by having people pay their insurance every single month. So our target market really identified with it. I told them, hey man, we make we make our money the same way you do. We want you to stay on the books forever. Yeah. We got to earn your business every month. And it just made sense to them.
Started at 0. $50,847 in new MRR in 28 days. Congratulations, Alberto. Looking forward to seeing you in Vegas.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. And congrats on winning the games. The March games winner. Everyone.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. I think you tried to just get 3 and then you're like, well, screw it. That's great. Very excited to hear more about the opt-out method. I know I'm not the only one.
Massive congrats again to all of the winners. And there's 2 things that I want to highlight really quickly. First of all of these people I'll be doing a winner interview with. So if you want to know more about how they got to where they are on the leaderboard, many of them went from 0 to where they are now, there'll be a detailed interview breaking it down so that you can do the same. And second of all, there's a very clear pattern that I notice with every single person that's on this leaderboard, that after speaking with thousands of people who are maybe at 0 MRR, at $10 MRR, or $20 MRR, there's a stark difference. Who in the chat can guess what the difference is between these winners and the average person in the Skool games? And unfortunately, there's not a $1,000 prize for the winner here. Took action, good, persistence, having fun, getting started, building an audience. All of these are true. But the one that I was thinking of is all of these people consistently, actively, almost aggressively promote their group. That's it. And if you're at 0 MRR, you're at 10 or 20 or 100 or whatever, ask, how much time am I spending actively promoting my group? And how many places on the internet can people find the link to my group? That's the biggest difference. And I just noticed it so clearly as people that were coming up were saying, I was everywhere. The volume was insane. I was posting every day. I was live 24/7 on TikTok. I was posting on all platforms. To me, that's the biggest difference.
All right.
On that topic though, a new feature just shipped, which I think will change the games a little bit next for April. But here it is, the Facebook ads tracking. So you can actually, connect Facebook here and run ads to your about page, and it'll track your customers. You can use it in 2 ways: to get free members, because some people are just trying to build a free community first, and you can do that, or you can use it to get paid members, right? And it will track both of those events for you. And you can also retarget everyone that visits your about page. And the about pages get a lot of traffic, and so you can, retarget them. And so I think, what we've seen so far, that the main way people, the first thing you need for a group is an idea, but then you need members, right? And there's a few ways to get members. One is like you've got an audience, right? And you just market to your audience. But if you don't have an audience, there's only really like 3 ways. One is you can partner with someone that does have an audience. That works. The second one is you can do direct outreach, which we heard from a few people here today, right? And the third one is you can just run ads. And I think now that you can run ads to your about page, it's going to change the game a little bit in April. So that's something exciting for the April games. Kirby, do you want to should we announce this winner? I think we've got one here. I don't think anyone's going to beat Evelyn Weiss.
There it is. Massive congrats to Evelyn. You have added significant value in the group. I've come up with the catchphrase whenever Evelyn posts, which is Evelyn over-delivers again. So massive congrats and thank you so much for all of your valuable posts. I don't believe that she's on the call. So unfortunately, we can't do a double or nothing.
I think she's flying to Vegas. Oh, yeah, that's the other announcement.
She's flying to Vegas right now.
Yeah, that's the other announcement is the one day with Hormozi event. The first one is happening this weekend, this Saturday. And so all of the winners from Feb are probably in Vegas right now. And we're going to be doing that one day on Saturday. So you guys will be getting the recordings for that soon. So that you've got a lot of stuff coming. It's going to be pretty crazy in the Skool games soon. Like you've got these new features that are dropping, like the Facebook ads. You've also got the one-day event recordings. And then you're going to have the interviews with all of these successful, or the people that won this month. And then we're going to actually include affiliates in the leaderboards for April too. I'll announce this more officially like later, but basically the people who, if you refer 3 people to the Skool games, you're going to be able to unlock the one-day recordings too. So there's going to be 2 ways to get the one-day recordings. You've either got to get 3 members or refer 3 people. And the top 5 affiliates each month that add the most new MRR are going to get to come to the one-day event as well. So you can attend the one-day event if you're an affiliate. You can unlock the recordings if you're an affiliate. You can also earn a lot of money as an affiliate. So yeah, there's some exciting things that are changing for the next games for April. And that's kind of the idea is we're going to keep improving the product and releasing new things. And each month we're going to see different ways that you can actually play this game. And so, yeah, I'm excited for those things that are coming out.
Yeah, think of it like us adding like a bazooka in the middle of the arena and just seeing what happens. So like dropping like Hunger Games, like dropping a new weapon in the middle and like seeing how the dynamics of the game change. I mean, being able to add like if we just look at just this games and last games, I think only one person really ran ads seriously to get members, and that was because it wasn't trackable yet, not cleanly. And so this literally allows, just for context, I just ran a poll on my audience, and 46% of business owners in my audience get their customers through paid ads. And then the other 50% is split between outbound and organic. And so there's a huge amount of people that are going to start getting active in the games because now the way that they fight, their fighting style has now been enabled with Skool. So very exciting stuff. And for those of you who are also here and are like, I'm not sure if I want to start a community yet, but I do love Skool, like you can also just win the games by promoting Skool because it's an exceptional product and you can use all the things that we put inside of the Skool games. And just think of it as like your $99 a month MRR that you're adding up for yourself. And I can tell you that the metrics on Skool in terms of stick are exceptional. And so if you're like, man, I'm not sure. Like, not a bad way to start is sell someone else's product. It's one of the things that I recommend a lot of people start with. I believe it, Coach Trudy. I think someone
already is making quite a lot more than that, by the way.
Yeah.
Because this is only new MRR, by the way. It's how much they added in this month, but actual MRR is different. And it's actually quite a lot higher than this. So that's another thing we've been thinking about, is sharing the actual leaderboards of who is making the most money overall in MRR, like, so that there's an ongoing kind of all-time leaderboard and then monthly games challenges. And the all-time leaderboard is really interesting, actually. We've got it internally and we've seen it. And everyone that looks at it is a little surprised, actually. I think Kenneth will be surprised too when he sees it.
The game beyond the game. Yeah, and the all-time leaderboard, or the current, or the true MRR leaderboard, will also give you an idea of stick. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to sell people in, it's another thing to keep people. And so some of the other metrics of doing business start to become more and more important. You start to look at things like churn. You start to look at things like retention, like how do I add value? How to get people to continue to stay and pay? And there's going to be a lot of findings, I think, even by showing those metrics, that some of the conversation may change around the people who are already making money in Skool and want to make more. So I'm personally excited about that. But adding the ads is something that I've been like dying for this release. Sam and the team do such a good job of making it look like a simple little button, but like it just unleashed an entire new way of getting customers for a huge amount of people. And like, Kenneth, I know you just started running ads. Well, now you can track them. And so I'd love to see you skyrocket on the boards now that you can see what comes back.
Yeah, it really gives you a way to experiment. Like if you have this idea, like, hey, I've got this idea for this community, I wonder if it will work. Well, organic is quite slow to test that theory, right? Because you've got to build an audience and then make the offer to them and then see. But if you just run a little bit of ad spend at your about page, you can test if this audience is interested in this kind of offer. And you can quickly iterate in a fast like loop to find like what is the audience and then what is the offer, what are people interested in, and then build on it from there. So it gives people that don't have an audience a way to really take action right away and make progress right away.
And if you're also new, and this is something that we'll probably do more looking into, but a lot of ad platforms, if you create a new ad account, will give you a certain amount of credit because they want you to get addicted. They give you the first hits free. And so there's definitely a lot of programs for, you know, like Google ads. They have free credits for $100, $200, $300, et cetera. LinkedIn, just most of the ad platforms have some sort of incentive to get people going. And I know that on our side, we'll be trying to make this simple for people to claim so that they can test those ideas and validate it so that they can get going faster. Yep, Brandon Young. Yeah, that Google has 500. I didn't want to like, I just Googled it to make sure and it said it there, but I was just going to confirm it. But yeah, it's going to be a very exciting April games. Let's just put it that way. And so if anybody who didn't win this month, no worries. Like the game of business, the game goes on. And so April's about to start, and congratulations to the top, really to the top, everybody who made money this month, especially everybody who started at zero. For those of you guys in the chat, even if you made at least $1 this month, can I get like a $sign in the chat? Because I'm very excited for everyone who made money, but I just want to be really candid with you guys. Like the thing that gets me jacked is the people who made their first $1. Like that's what matters to me, like a lot. That's why I do all the stuff that I do. And so, yeah, I love seeing this. This is awesome. And that's why we do it. We're trying to make it easy. And so congratulations to everyone who made their first $1. Special congrats to the top 20 and to the top 10. We will see you guys in Las Vegas next month. Congrats.
See you later, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Congrats again.
Yeah,
See you guys.
Top
Thank
20.
you very much.
You guys.
And the next games start on April 1st, by the way. So these happen every month, just in case you didn't know. So get ready for April, and we'll see you soon.